Flosstube. It's Sarah, our Stitching Kingdom. Sounds a little crazy today, but that's okay. Hope you all are having a great week. It is Monday, March 1st. Welcome to March. We made it through February. February was like super, super fast this year. So it seems to go fast every year, but that's just because it's a short month, but for some reason it is just a little bit faster. So welcome. Name's Sarah. Talk about cross stitch, a little bit of knitting, life stuff. Welcome to all my new friends. Welcome to any old friends that are returning and visiting. I'm doing a new, along with Carrie and Stitches, and I'll link her below, and Heather Link is my homeboy. We're doing hashtag under 1,000 subs club, and where we're shouting out Flosstubers that we love that are under 1,000, that magic 1,000 number, and it's just we want to get people some recognition, and it'll be just new people to watch. And I've watched a couple of new people already, and one of them it's a mother-daughter team, Corinne and Colleen, and they are the Grace Notes Stitchers. And Corinne, I remember stitching with her on Virtual Stitchers after I was watching one of their episodes, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember her. So they're really, really sweet. They have a really good variety of stitching. They're both starting the Cafe Club, I think, by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, and Corinne told me that they're starting their first chatelaines, so I'm super excited for them. Polar Lights and Paris, so both of those are on my to stitch list one day, but I've got a couple ahead of them. But Polar Lights is one of my favorites. Another one is Karen Bowen from KEB Studio Creations. Her and her husband Jason, they are amazing. And Karen and I are actually doing a Biscornu swap this year with the Great Biscornu Swap, so I'm super excited to stitch for her and to get something from her stitched. I actually do have a little thing from her. It's this cute little It's You I Like bookmark. And those are filled in. She did a really good job. I love it. That's better. But, so yeah, and she's actually just recently put up some really cool tutorials on finishing, and I will link her channel down below. They're just fun. I love them so much. And another one is good old Park Hopper Bart, him and his wife Katie, and their cats. They're amazing. Bart is a librarian for the orchestra there, where he lives in Florida, which is really, really cool. So he gets to do stuff with the music and it's just really neat to watch his Instagram feed. It's really fun. You see a good mix of Disney, and he's got some really neat patterns that he's designed that are Disney-based stitches and positivity, and there's his Wakanda Forever is amazing, and there's one that he did that's Frozen themed, and then there's one that I've downloaded that is really cool. It's the You Are Beautiful, and it's something that's in the animal kingdom, and so he's got a lot of good variety. He's him and Katie both stitched some amazing stuff, so check them out, and I'll link them below. And then my last one, I'm trying to do 4 a week, is another mother-daughter duo, and it's Connie and Melina from Count Twice, Stitch Once. Connie is a finishing machine. She likes to stitch those little mill hills and those little tiny ones, and Melina more likes to stitch the bigger things. And but you can still, there's a great variety, and just very prolific stitchers they are, and it's really fun to hear them and have their laughs, and they are amazing as well. So go check these new friends out, and I will link them all below. And if you came from either Carrie or if you just came from somebody else's suggestion, please let me know down below. I'd love to hear how people found me. It's a fun community, and we're trying to bolster that sense of community. And we love everyone. We have fun here, so we try anyway. So this week, I need to get my handy dandy planner out. I had a mini finish. So I was working on my dancers from Soda Stitch. They are a part of a gift that we are giving, that Alice is wanting to give her dance teachers this year. So that's what the pattern looks like. It's glossy, so you're gonna get a glare. And I finished up Poppy. I didn't add the flowers around her or the words. I just did her, and I'll show you her in a moment. The next one I'm going to work on is probably Rose or Peony. So that's how it's gonna go. And then Rose, I'm actually doing a skin conversion to make her look like her her acro teacher, so, who is a beautiful person of color. So here's Poppy, all stitched and finished. There's some mistakes, but I should have done a picture of one of those before backstitch and after backstitch, because it just turned out so good. And then Peony's, I'm gonna put her on this side, so that's where she'll go. And then, so I got her done. And then let me just show you where Rose is at this moment. This is her little face, start of her face and her hand. So, super fun. I'll put this back in here, or else I'll lose it all. I have it this way. The only thing I don't like about Soda Stitch patterns is that you cannot mark on them because they are super duper slick. So I have to make working copies, but it's all good. Makes it a little easier. So, got that one done. And then I worked on the Dragon Biscornu, but I'm not going to show that because I don't want to tempt Karen and to have her look at it. So I will be nice. Let me just look at my notes here. And Poppy I finished on the 27th on Saturday. And then I also worked on, let's see here, I did penalty stitches for a lot of stuff. Our new WIPCO numbers were announced. And for WIPCO this month, she drew number 10 and number 24. So for me, number 10 is Yellowstone for 5 days, which is super easy because I plan on stitching on that anyway. It's a zombie run piece. And it's also my March focus for Semi-Sane, and it's also my full coverage focus for Magical Stitches. And so doing 5 days on Yellowstone, and then number 24 is Magical Creatures for another 5 days. So that will be really neat. We'll get the February block done for sure on that. And then on my zombie run, I used my antidote and swapped in Blue Moroccan Lace. So you'll be seeing a lot of her this month. I'm so excited. So excited to kind of get that one finished. And my battery's running out, so we might have to switch out soon. So Yellowstone, Blue Moroccan Lace, Mermaid of the Pearls, and Well Rounded are my zombie run pieces. And with Yellowstone, I get about 1,000 stitches in that way, and we're needing 2,400 stitches or 12 miles this month. And so I'm going to be working on both Yellowstone and Magical Creatures. For Crystal Academy, we've got a couple things going on. We've got something we can transfigure into, and I'm going to do the Dragon Biscornu, so it's going to get a lot of love this next 2 weeks. Something that's water loving, something that's fantasy, so dragon again, and something variegated with a color change. So there's only 4 tasks this week in Crystal Academy. And then for Shirl's Monthly, I'm going to be doing, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different prompts on the, it's kind of cool. It's a whip, and it's based on Cool Whip, and whether or not something's in the, is it Cool Whip or is it a whip? Or is it something else type of thing. It's those mystery containers because, you know, before Tupperware was invented and Gladware and, you know, all that stuff, we used Country Crock containers. We washed out our, you know, you made do. And so I'm going to be working on Dark Queen of the Seas because it's a Sal, my oldest whip, which is Lady of the Flag, my choice, and I'm going to be doing Flower Dance for both of those. And then something that's part of a series, we'll be working on the dragons. So I'll be able to double dip a couple of those different prompts. I didn't get a chance to look at homework for Magical Stitches. I think it's 500 this time per, let me look at the event. Hang on one moment, please. We're talking about, so we're doing 2 activities, 500 stitches. One is a disguise, something that we could wear as a disguise. And the other thing is something you're stitching for a family member or how it reminds you of a family member. So I should be able to fit those things in pretty easily, Yellowstone especially. Magical creatures, I mean, they're a magical creature. You could disguise yourself as that. So let's see here. That's that. So it was my birthday on Wednesday and we had a good time. And let me just show you what I got. My husband got me a stitch and button. And so it was really funny because when I saw this fabric, I said, me please. And she was able to fussy cut to get a little bit of Alice in Wonderland right there. So I was super excited. But it's got Sleeping Beauty and, you know, a lot of the old school ones, and then Mickey Mouse print. And the zipper pull is a little Mickey Mouse keychain with some mint tea, which I'm really excited. I like mint tea. So there's a project bag there. And then Treehouse Knits. This is called Wonderland. And so I'm really excited. This is from Treehouse Knits, and they are in Austin, Texas, which has a special place in my heart. And so it's a fingering weight, so I can make socks or mitts out of that. So I'm excited. I'm gonna do that. Crinkle, crinkle. I also got from the BlackPear Stitchery. And this is Carrie's shop. I will link it below. And it was really funny because I was eyeing this scissor fob, and Heather had to tag me in it, and it was like, dang it. But it is, there we go, Alice and its little clock. And then just the colors are so awesome. And then that's Carrie's information, so you can pause it really quick. I will also link it down below. And then she also threw in a cute little Alice in Wonderland needle minder, and it says thank you and happy birthday. So really excited for that. And we're back. Sorry, battery died. So, but yeah, got those from Carrie and Stitches, BlackPear Stitchery. She's amazing. Go check her out. She is in the UK, but her customer service is fantastic. And then, where'd it go? Oh, it's right here. And then my mom got me, my parents got me this for my birthday. Shepherd's Bush did a little love box. They did one for February too, or for March, or no, January. They did a New Year's box because they usually have these cute little open houses and stuff for around the time, like New Year's. They have a New Year's open house and their treats and all their new patterns. So it came with this cute little cookie cutter tied to the front. And then it was, and if you haven't gotten yours yet, spoiler alert, the cookie cutter was, you could see it. So, and this is a mini needle minder from Puffin & Company. And it's this pretty little heart. And then there's also some Reese's, M&M's, and a lip balm. This candy thing. And then in the box, we have a beautiful little kit. It's called Kind Heart. And it's the whole kit. Buttons, and they even include a needle. And it looks like it is hand-dyeds. So lots of fun. And then directions for their shortbread cookie recipe, which is amazing if you've never had their shortbread cookies. That's what I miss about going to Shepherd's Bush, is that they always have a little snack. That's Alice's favorite part too. That and playing underneath the stairs. There's a little area they have for kids, and with these huge Tinker Toys. It's just lots of fun. And then another thing that they included is this cute little tea towel. It says Shepherd's Bush on it. And it also has like needle and silk and hearts. So there it is. Zoom in on. So very dainty, very Shepherd's Bush. Love those ladies. They're so cute. And they're doing some really fun things. Like for my mom went to get some beehive buttons, and they brought out a little tray, and they were like, "These are what we have. What would you like?" And very personable. And it's called this is called a What's in Your Heart pop-up box. So, and that's all that was in it. And this was really cool. It's a frame for this piece, and this is a Jill Rensel frame. Goes that way. So that's going to be really fun that we have a little frame to put it in, like just a complete little kit when we're done. So I'm excited to start that next year. That'll be a fun little small to start next year. And that's it for that. So I can use those. Very fun. And then Linda Yu from Korea sent Alice some really cute slippers and a couple of diamond painting kits, and she sent me some slippers. They're in the other room, so I didn't grab them. But she also gave me some fabric from her stash, and this is a 32 count platinum, which is very handy to have. So pretty. And then this is really pretty. It's 14 count, and it's got roses on it, and it's all sparkly. So I'm really excited to do something with that next year. And then she also included these cute little blingy dots and a couple of little kits from Cross Stitcher magazine, or the World of Cross Stitching. So this cute little bird card, and it's a whole little kit. The pattern's in there and everything. And then this cute little kit too. I love this. It's a card as well. So, and it's got some cute metallics in it. So thank you, Linda. We appreciate it. Excited to work on those next year. So, because I am doing my version of No New Starts. And let's just put this back in here so I can put it where it belongs. Okay. There we go. Get that back in there. So, last couple things is going to be knitting related. Besides my treehouse knits that I had in my haul, this is my sock. And this is the super simple sock from Wildflower Wool that I'm working on. I'm using double pointed needles, which, you know, it's actually been really fun to work with these guys. So, and I'm using a self-striping yarn that I got from Joann's. It's not as soft as I hoped, but, you know, it's my first pair of socks, so now I know. But, so I've got the cuff all done, and I'm moving into the ribbing. So it's just the knit stitch. And it's looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. And hopefully it stretches enough for me. Who knows? But we shall see. If not, they're gonna be Alice's. So, because I have some pretty wide calves. Anyway, so I've been working on that. That's kind of my car project while I'm waiting for Alice or whatever. Just waiting in the car. And then for finishing out my Forbidden Fiber Company Advent. Did not open them. I was very bad. But here's number 9. Ooh, it's a pretty green. Number 9. Number 9. And it says, only authentic, no imitation. So it's really pretty, kind of dark foresty green. And number 10. And I'm going to keep these flowers and send them out with stuff, I think. That'll be fun. Is a little bit lighter green. So this is going to be a really nice fade. And this one is called, oops, don't want to rip the flowers, and I just ripped that. There we go. No One Else Will Do. You Only is what this one's called. So here's a comparison between the two. One's a little more foresty and one is a little more blue. And then 11 is called Love Bug. And it's a lot brighter green. So very fun. And then number 12 is a very pale green. And this one is called Cutie Pie. And it's very pale green. So very fun. Excited to start that shawl. It's got baubles in it. It looks a little scary, but I think after I do my socks, I will maybe try to venture into that one. So, because I have to get a cable, needle, and there's just, Kay from Kay's Cross Stitch commented on a couple of my videos and said cables are fine, they're not that hard, so I have every faith in her because she is an amazing knitter. So, that's pretty much it. That's all we have. And I've got a couple more things that are coming, that are birthday related, but they're just being shipped to me, so I'm excited for those. Nice surprise for sure. Hope you all have a great week and that your March is off to a great start. Hopefully it's going to be much better than our March last year, so because this is about the time that everything went awry and things started locking down and world as we know it changed. So I'm so very grateful that you come and visit me week after week and that you're here, and I hope you all have a great week. Love you guys. Bye.